Today has not gone exactly to plan. Now where to put that thing? So loaded the car on the trailer and found that there was a hole in the diff. So I'll show you that. Hole in the diff. So to rush over to Hyatt this morning and picked up a diff that my old man had. This diff. And I thought it was a stock diff, but it's not. It's got some sort of cool center in it. So it was a bit clogged up. It's been sitting around for a while. Had a lot of tar like oil in it, but we freed it up. So I'll go to the track in the morning and we'll put it in and see how we go. We'll put some pen right in there. I think that'll fix it right up. What do you reckon, guys?
Extremely uncool.
Days of motherfucking thunder. So we're at Winton. It's been raining, not raining, raining, not raining, torrential downpour. Can't see, then it's clear as fuck. So yeah, typical Melbourne, Victoria. Get in, get set up, get the car on stands, get the diff out, get on with it. So we're here at Winton Raceway for Super TT. A quick recap, basically putting the car on the trailer yesterday, the diff broke, really weird one. It looks like it's pushed out 2 bolts off the crown wheel. Is that right? Pinion, crown, I don't know, the big one. And anyway, so I've grabbed another diff, pulled it apart last night and just gave it a quick clean up because it was pretty clogged up. And I'm gonna put that in this morning, not testing today. Today I just get car back together, go over a few things and then take it for a couple of laps around the trailer oval just to make sure that everything's okay. So yeah, car racing, mate. Still, we're rocking out. Well, racing, sometimes it's awesome, sometimes it's not. Anyway, got to the track this morning, put the diff in, or pulled the old diff out, put the new diff in. And we started the car up, warmed it up, and had a massive water leak. So a hose had decided to split. So pulled that out. It was a bit of a dick. It wasn't in a really good spot, but we got that out. Chased for a hose. Everyone tried to help as much as they can. Thank you very much. Everyone was awesome. Lots of sharing of tools today. Everyone was really great. Ended up having to reuse the hose, but cut the bit that was damaged. It was a bit shitty, but put it back on. And then did a few other things, got the car back, checked over some stuff that I wanted to check over, and then I wanted to just do a run just to see if everything was okay. So I just went and did some circles around the trailer park donut area. If you know where that is at Winton, you know what I'm talking about. And the car was fucking terrible. So it was blowing heaps of smoke. I was missing and carrying on and backfiring and shit. And it got worse, so I came in and my old man was there and he's like, yeah, that's fucked. So I don't know, we don't exactly know what's happened. We were suspect that that motor, there was an issue with the turbos, getting too much oil pressure, and I put oil pressure regulators and did a bunch of things, but I think it's actually to do with the motor, not the turbos. But you don't know this stuff until you try it, so it is what it is. Then when we went to put it on the trailer, it seemed to seize up and a big amount of smoke came out from under the bonnet. So we didn't try, we pushed it up to the trailer and winched it on. We're going to winch it on anyway, but I mean to turn the car around. So that's it, that's Winton done. Yeah, I'm done at the moment, but it's all good. The old man's going to keep racing. Hopefully he goes okay. He's already on the wines. Yeah, I'll unpack and regroup. But cheers everyone, rock and roll, that's racing, mate. So, the Z didn't do what we wanted to do, meaning get me laps. So, I'm gonna put a bit of cover on that for a bit. And I'm gonna start getting back into the Calibra. Tires for the Z. Here's the poor little Calibra. So, saying so a lot, aren't I? It's the sound of defeat, I think, isn't it? Got the nice lights on. So the Zed's going to sit there. She's all tucked away. Fixed a couple of issues, still blowing smoke. Can't figure out why. Think we might know, but anyway, not getting rid of it. Staying here. Dad's not getting it back. It is still his car, but it's mine at the moment. So what I'm going to do is this, because of, you know, you can't race two cars at once. So I'm going to grab. I sort of thought when I got the Heltec for this car, for the Z, I wanted to put a Heltec in this. We're running the old race pack. There's a lot of other bits that we use with it, all these packs, which I won't have to use. So I'm going to basically use the one dash in the two cars. So I've got a plug coming for it and a mount, so I can put that all into the Calibra, and it'll have its own wiring, and all I have to do is hop on the laptop before I use that car and put that dash in. I'll have both of them saved on my laptop. So that's what I'm going to do there. It's got a better wideband system. I'm going to run dual wideband. Also, what else? We're using the one set of seatbelts in both cars, so that'll get swapped over, and eventually I won't need the race timer, because Heltec are doing an update for their dash to be able to do proper data logging and timing. So that's what's going to happen. So you're going to get lots of videos of me working on my car again. Aren't you fucking lucky? Of me mush head face. It's been a struggle, but I don't know. You know, once things are Sports Sedans, I'm still doing national Sports Sedans and New South Wales Sports Sedans Facebook and a bit Instagram, but not doing anything else. And I was a bit annoyed about it, but to be honest, I can do what the fuck I want now, can't I? So there's no sort of restrictions, and I can get back into working on my car. And that's what my advice to all you guys and girls out there is, that things aren't working the way that you think they should be, and it's just not happening, and you're hammering your head against the wall, and it's something you love. Step away. And now I'm like, I can go to a Sports Sedan meeting and just have fun with everyone. They're all my mates. Get along with pretty much everybody, and I love the class, obviously, because I'm still got one and I want to go race in it. But you know, a lot of my racing has suffered, and that's my doing, because I wanted to support nationals, and I hope they go well. I really do. So anyway, into the Calibra. I'm going to put on the car. So this is the dash I'm going to put on the car. This is the old race pack dash. It's seen me well. It's got a lot of stuff that goes with it, which I won't need as much stuff for when I go change over. So I'm also changing from this little guy, which did its job, but going to one now that has a single power source, and then everything runs off that. So it's a lot neater. I'd like to change some of these plugs, and I may down the track, but probably to start with I won't, because I don't want to mess with too many things, and then I'll have to go over and be like, Brian, why'd you touch me fucking wire? And I'll be like, oh, sorry, bro, I just wanted to make it look neat. We fucking, now it doesn't work. So anyway, we'll replace them. We've got some really nice plugs. Got a whole box of them. Where's my box of plugs? Bought all these plugs to use. I never freaking use them. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. So next morning, what is it, Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday morning. Is it? I think so. And got the dash in. Been figuring out a bunch of things with it. Now going to do my first programming. Can't do too much because obviously the motor's not in the car, but it's starting to look neater. All this needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. Bit of chaos here from doing it yesterday. I'll clean that up today. And still sussing a bunch of things out at the dash, but it's coming along. And you know what? Small victories, motherfucker. Small victories. Stage, I think, like I mentioned, I'm using this dash in 2 race cars. So one of them has an ECU, a Heltec ECU, and one of them is standalone. So I'm doing a standalone setup in this, and I'll be able to just swap the programs for each car when I change the dash over. And to change the dash over, all I have to do is unplug this, these 3 screws, and then the dash comes out and mounts in the other one, and I do the reverse, and that's it. So pretty simple. So I'm using a bunch of different sensors. One of them is, a couple of them are Raceworks ones, which are not generic sensors. So you get a bit of a table here. You got to get with your for your temp, for your voltage, and then you got to put it in onto the dash. So it takes a bit of time. Lots of fun. So I've got the dash in now. I've got water temp, Gearbox temp isn't wired up yet. Then we've got wideband and battery on the left hand side. On the right hand side I've got oil pressure, fuel pressure, and wideband too. Not sure what I'll put under that. Yeah, and the cool thing about these dashes is you can change the colors of them. They've got a new update coming hopefully in June, which will give me some more inputs for the standalone setup and also data logging. And for a dash that's, well, I think retail they're under $1,500. That's pretty awesome. I know some of my friends like a certain other brand more, and I like that brand too, but Heltec have always been really great to me, and I find that it does everything I want. It looks cool. It's got the right size. I was actually thinking, do I wait for the bigger one for this car? But I think that fits really well. I don't think you need a bigger one. This one's got the shift lights, and you can swap it over to the 350Z. Booyah. Let's Heltec, you want to give me another dash? I've got one in each. Like, I don't mind, bro. You can do it. Anyway, back into things. So I've got, this is our positive fuse box. So, and then I've got a positive, another box for the power out of the dash. It's a bit of a shit thing, like trying to run 5 or 6 wires or 4 wires or whatever to one pin. I'm not very good at that. So I'm using this, and that's distributing the power from this coming down and then going back up to whatever sensors I'm using and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It's just nice to get work back on the car again, to be honest. I do like it. A little stand, so we've got a fire, hopefully never have to pull that. Alternator light, and this is a data for the dash. I run an extra oil pressure gauge because we need oil pressure. I'm gonna make some warnings so that flashes like a motherfucker if I have anything. I think you can even make a message come up on there which will be like, stop you idiot, you're about to blow up.